Okay, let's talk wireless tech. Keyboards, mice. Super convenient, right?
Oh, definitely. Until they die.
Exactly. Right in the middle of typing something important. That scramble for charging cables or finding AA batteries. I think we've all been there.
Yep. The flow is just gone.
Well, what if that frustration could just disappear? There's a new piece of tech aiming to do just that. Not just for convenience, but interestingly, for sustainability too.
Ah, you must be talking about that new Lenovo keyboard.
That's the one. Today, we're doing a deep dive into the Lenovo 800 self-charging Bluetooth keyboard. So yeah, our mission today, we're going to unpack how this thing actually works.
Right. What makes it different?
Exactly. And what it means, for us day to day and maybe even for the planet. We've looked at reviews and insights from places like Notebook Check, How to Geek, PC Mag.
Good sources. And I saw there was some user feedback too.
Yeah, even a perspective from a Reddit user, which is always interesting. So the goal is really to boil it all down for you, get the key insights, and figure out why this keyboard is actually causing a bit of a stir.
Okay, let's get into it. The core idea here, the really fascinating part, is how Lenovo tackled the power problem.
Right.
It's not about a slightly better battery. It's
quite right.
it's about getting rid of the traditional battery completely.
Okay, getting rid of it. How?
It uses photovoltaic cells. Think like tiny solar panels built right in. They capture light, turn it into energy,
Yeah.
and instead of storing it in a normal battery, they pair it with something called a supercapacitor.
A supercapacitor. Okay, so that's the key difference. My mind immediately goes to those old solar calculators.
Yeah, it's a good comparison to start with, but the supercapacitor takes it way beyond that. It's the real leap here, especially for longevity.
How so? What makes it better than, say, the lithium-ion battery in my phone?
Well, those lithium batteries, they have a limited life, right? Maybe 5 years if you're lucky. And they degrade with every charge cycle, maybe a few hundred good cycles.
Yeah, that's about right.
Supercapacitors, on the other hand, have this incredibly long lifespan. We're talking potentially hundreds of thousands of charge-discharge cycles. It's a totally different league.
Wow, hundreds of thousands.
Yeah. It means the power source could easily outlast the keyboard itself. So for you, using it, it's not just, oh, I don't have to buy batteries. It's more like you just stop thinking about power for this specific device. Ever.
Like truly set it and forget it.
Exactly. That's the promise.
That is a pretty big shift in how we think about peripherals. So, okay, forgetting about charging sounds great, but how practical is it? Does it need bright sunlight? What about my slightly dim home office?
That's the crucial question, isn't it? Lenovo's claims are actually quite impressive. They say it can run for up to 45 days in total darkness.
45 days in the dark.
Yep. Which is, pretty remarkable. And for just getting it going or topping it up, they say about 2 minutes under typical room lighting, like 300 lux. Think a normally lit room or office gives it enough juice to start working immediately.
So it's really designed for ambient indoor light, not just sunshine.
Precisely. That makes it genuinely usable day-to-day indoors.
And it seems like this isn't just theoretical. We found that Reddit comment, remember? Someone using a similar type of keyboard.
Oh, yeah. What did they say again?
They said, I've had a Bluetooth solar keyboard for years. Never had to worry about a charge. Can switch between 3 devices. Such a useful and helpful. That line, never had to worry about a charge. That really hits home.
It does. It's freeing up that little bit of mental energy you spend tracking battery levels.
Totally. And beyond just making our lives easier, there's another angle here, right? The environmental one.
Absolutely. This isn't just about convenience. Lenovo's pushing the eco-conscious side, too. The keyboard is made with 95% post-consumer recycled plastics.
95%. That's significant.
It really is. It's a clear statement about trying to reduce e-waste and use more sustainable materials in tech.
And I noticed they mentioned it's leak resistant. That probably helps it last longer, too, which feeds back into that sustainability idea. Fewer replacements needed.
Good point. Durability is definitely part of the sustainability equation. It all ties together: the long life power source, the recycled materials, the sturdy build.
Okay, so it's cleverly powered, it's eco-friendly.
Yeah.
But is it actually nice to use? What about the ergonomics, the typing feel, the day-to-day stuff?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it still needs to be a good keyboard.
Right.
Well, design-wise, it's got adjustable tilt legs, which is good for finding a comfortable angle. It's got a low-profile design, looks pretty modern.
Does it have a number pad?
Yep, it's a 3-zone layout, so full keyboard, number pad, the works. And spill-resistant, too, for the inevitable coffee mishaps.
Always appreciated. What about controls? Any smart features?
It has dedicated media keys, which is handy, and brightness indicators. Interestingly, there's an app, Lenovo Accessories and Display Manager, that gives you on-screen indicators and can even track the power level in real time.
Hmm. Though if it charges itself so easily, maybe you'd never even check the app.
Huh, maybe not. That might be the ultimate success metric.
True. Okay, and connectivity. How does it pair up with devices? Is it locked into certain systems?
Seems very flexible. It uses Bluetooth 5.1, and it supports Microsoft Swift Pair.
So Swift Pair is nice.
Yay.
Makes connecting to Windows super easy.
Yeah, just brings it close, click, connect, done. And it can handle up to 3 devices simultaneously. You can switch between them easily.
Like a laptop, tablet, phone setup.
Exactly. And compatibility looks really broad. Windows 10 or newer, Mac OS, Chrome OS, even iPad OS, iOS, Android. Pretty much covers all the bases.
Any wired option, just in case.
There is, actually, a USB-C port, but it's kind of hidden under a little cap. So it's there if you need it, but clearly the focus is wireless.
Okay, this is sounding, well, almost too good to be true. Are there any catches? Any potential downsides we should be aware of?
Well, the main thing is real-world, long-term testing. While the lab claims about charging in dim light and the 45 days in darkness are great, how does it really perform over months or years in consistently low-light environments? That's still a bit of an unknown. It needs more time out in the wild, really.
That's fair. Performance over time is key.
Yeah.
And what about availability and price?
Expected price is $69.99, and it should be hitting shelves around May.
Okay, $69.99. Seems reasonable if it delivers on the promises.
Hmm.
So, thinking bigger picture, does this kind of tech mean we're going to see self-charging laptops or phones anytime soon?
Probably not quite yet. The power demands are just way higher for laptops and phones.
Makes sense.
Yeah, PC Mag made a good point about this. They said this tech is, and I quote, perfectly suited for smaller devices like keyboards and mice. The energy needed is low enough for current solar cells and supercapacitors to handle easily. Laptops. That's a whole different challenge.
So it's about finding the right application for the technology right now.
Exactly. Horses for courses, you know?
Okay, so let's wrap this up. The Lenovo 800 keyboard. It really seems like a smart mix of convenience and sustainability.
Definitely. Getting rid of that battery anxiety is huge.
That's the main thing. No more charging, no more battery swaps. Plus the eco-friendly build with all that recycled plastic, the comfortable design features, and the wide compatibility. It ticks a lot of boxes.
And the sources seem to agree. If you generally have some ambient light where you work, this could genuinely be a game changer, both for just making life easier and for being a bit more eco-aware.
It really does feel like a step towards, well, cutting more cords from our lives.
Yeah, less tethering.
So it leaves you thinking, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If this works so well for a keyboard, what other small everyday gadgets could ditch their batteries and chargers? Remote controls, smart home sensors.
Lots of possibilities.
Right. And could these little innovations actually start paving the way for a bigger shift toward a more sustainable, less plugged-in tech future? It's definitely food for thought.